Hey guys, welcome back to the channel as always. Now you are watching another installment in my 10k Lego investment challenge. This is a challenge where I spend £10,000 purely on Lego. I then plan to sell that Lego once it retires and see what I can turn £10,000 into. So that's the idea if you're new here. Now, as I said, this is another installment, but before I get into the sets that are included as part of the £10,000 challenge, I'm just going to firstly show you the purchases that I made as part of Lego's Star Wars May 4th promotion. I've decided not to include my May 4th purchases as part of the challenge, and that is because there's too many variables to accurately price up each set. I've used different affiliation links like Voucher Cloud, Complete Savings, the gift with purchase that I've got, the Death Star, I've decided to sell some and I've decided to keep some, and then obviously the sailboats I've used for every single order as well, because this was a code available that you could get from Voucher Codes or Voucher Cloud. I've decided to keep those back and sell them next year once the current surplus of stock gets sold. So as I said, every Star Wars purchase I've made as part of May 4th isn't included in the challenge, but I just thought I'd show you what I've bought anyway. So let's just get into that. And as you can see here, I've bought 6 Razor Crests, 3 AT-ATs, 9 Ahsoka Brickheads, 2 Tusken Brickheads, 8 Dark Troopers, 6 Republic Tanks, and 1 ambush on Ferrix. Now, don't get me wrong, the prices I paid for these sets are probably my best deals of the year so far. The only reason I chose not to include them in the challenge, as I said, is that it's very difficult to pinpoint the exact price I paid for each set, even though the prices I paid are very good. But anyway, let's now get into the challenge and the first sets that I've bought, so let's do it. Okay, so the first set on show today is a familiar one, and it's the Venom Head. Now, I've already invested in a few of these, and I've lately bought another 3. These in the UK have a retail price of £59.99. Argos had them recently reduced to £45. I then got these down to 40 using the £5 marketing email sign-up voucher that you can get. Now, you can get this voucher by creating a Outlook or Gmail email and then putting this email address in the marketing sign-up box, and Argos will email you a £5 voucher. You can do this in a limited amount of times by just creating a throwaway email, but I believe it has to be an Outlook or Gmail email. I then paid for these sets using gift cards, and I sourced £100 worth of these gift cards from Complete Savings, and that is because if you are a Complete Savings member, they allow you to buy £100 worth of gift cards every month, and one of the retailers that they let you buy is Argos. So I spent £80 worth of gift cards on 2 of these, so £40 worth of gift cards only cost me £32, and then I obviously bought these sets via Complete Savings as well, because you get 10% cash back. So 10% cash back, you get cash back on the full value, which is 40, and that would obviously be £4. So 2 of these sets cost me £32 minus 4, £28 net for the so £28 total cost for 2 of them. The last one, I still used gift cards, but I used gift cards only at 6.5% off. Now I used these from my savings ISA that I've got, but if any workplace portal can sometimes have good benefits providing discounts on Argos gift cards. 6.5% off 40 is £37.40. Obviously, I then got the 10% cash back again, and this was another £4, so this brought the last one down to £33.40, or an average price for all 3, if you add them all together, work out the mean, comes to £29.80 each. So very pleased with that, more than 50% off. Okay, moving forward, so we're looking at a new theme for this challenge, and it's the Friends theme. And this set that I bought here, I bought 9 of, is Stephanie's Sailing Adventure. Now, this set in the UK has a retail price of £39.99. I recently bought 9 of these from Amazon. Now, I decided to buy 9 of these because, as I said, these retail at £39.99, but Amazon had these at over 60% off, reduced to £16 each. And I just thought that was a great price. Now, obviously, Friends isn't the strongest theme, and I don't think this set is going to set the world alight. But once because I'm only paying £16 each, my target sale price for this is probably retail on Amazon or about 30 to 32 on eBay. So for a set like this that I've got a whopping 60% off the retail, I'm always happy to buy the slightly worse themes like Friends and City. But as I said, I bought 9 of these. I used 3 accounts because Amazon had limits in place, free per account, but I have several several Amazon accounts, so I just placed an order, 3 orders of 3 to get 9 in total. 16 times 9 is £144 for all 9. Okay, moving on. Now we are looking at some sets that I've recently bought from Asda, and the first one is the Dark Trooper Attack. Now this set in the UK has a retail of £29.99. I managed to pick these up, well, I actually picked these up very cheaply, but Asda had these discounted to £12.50. This was just a great deal, and I managed to get 8. But Asda also offer a blue light card discount, and as I work in NHS, I'm eligible for this discount. So I actually got these down to £11.25 each, which is an absolute steal, or £90 for all 8. Now, I'm not sure how this set is going to perform in the future. I obviously only bought it because of the great discount that I could get on the day at Asda. Now, it comes with the Dark Trooper, which featured in the Mandalorian live action, but the Dark Trooper also featured in the Imperial Light Cruiser. I don't think any more sets feature the Dark Trooper, so definitely could be an element of collectability moving forward. But I don't know. I only own 8 of these sets. I'll pick up more if the discount's good, but I'm not sure moving forward. Also, what I got at Asda on a similar hefty discount was Moana's Wayfinding Boat. So this is a Disney set. Similarly to the Dark Trooper, has a retail of £29.99. These were also reduced down to £12.50. I also used blue light again. And this again got these down to £11.25. I only got 6 of these, so that totaled to £67.50. Now this set isn't retiring, but nevertheless, it's something I plan to flip this year. I'm hoping I can sell these for about 25 on eBay, or hopefully about 30 on Amazon, to get near enough double my money quite quickly. So very pleased with these. Now, Asda sometimes do these good deals now and again, and you've got a very easy way of finding out if your local store has these sets on offer. All you've got to do is download the Asda Scan and Go app, and then type in the barcode of the set that is currently on sale, and you can easily find those barcodes by looking them up on Toys R Us. They have it nicely detailed on the right side, so you can just copy and paste into the Asda Scan and Go app, and you can see if that set in your store is nicely discounted. So that's what I do, so I don't make any wasted trips. But it's worth saying that this is not a stock checker, it's just a price checker. But moving on, let's get to another set now, and we've got Grogu. Now, these Grogus in the UK have a retail of £79.99. Now, I've got 5 here, and I recently bought these from Asda again, but Asda George online. George had these reduced to £50, which was great. And I bought 5, as I said, for £250, because that's 5 times 50. Now, I did buy these across 2 orders, and therefore I had to pay 2 lots of postage and packaging, so I did pay £6 approximately on P&P, so the total spend for these came to £256, but then I did pay for these with gift cards. I can get at 4% off, so that 4%, it works approximately to a £10 saving, so that takes the total cost down to 246. So 246 then divided by 5 works out at £49.20 each, which I'm happy for that price. It's a good discount from the retail of 80. Now, I tried to get cash back for these as well, and I actually bought these through Complete Savings, but they didn't track this time, so it's disappointing. I might put a claim in, because getting the extra £5 or extra 10%, which would be £5, getting these down to about 44, 45 would be even better, but it didn't track for me this time, unfortunately. Now, I've decided to invest in Grogu, because for me, Grogu right now is just the face of Star Wars. It's very popular culture right now, and it's brought a whole new fan base to Star Wars, and I just think this Grogu has a great bestsellers rank on Amazon, and I think this set could do really well, and it is one that potentially is going under the radar. Now, it does have an expensive retail of 80. I do think this went up with the price rises. I think when it came out, it initially had a retail of 60 or 70. I might be wrong there, but just in the old brain there, that's what I'm thinking it used to be. I will be getting more of these, hopefully for 50 and under. I just feel it's going to be a real popular set moving forward. Everyone loves Grogu. If this set does retire, because it has been out for about 3 years now, so it is scheduled to. I think it's had a long enough shelf life. I think it will do really well, and the demand will be strong in the aftermarket. So fingers crossed for this one. Next, we have another Star Wars set, and we've got BD1. Now, this droid in the UK has a retail of £90. Argos in the last week reduced these down to 58. So I actually bought 12 across 6 orders. The £58 price point was immense. I was very happy when I saw this discount. So 12 times 58 comes to £696. But then I did one of these orders. Sorry, I paid for via online. It was an online delivery order, so I can't get my words out. So there was a postage cost as well. So that was £4. So once you add that postage cost on, it brings a total to £700. But then I did use 5 Argos marketing email vouchers. I didn't use more because these things were selling really quickly, and I just wanted to make sure I got them bought because the price was so good. I just didn't want them to disappear because they were disappearing before my eyes, even at 6 AM in the morning when this deal went live last Wednesday. But I did manage to use 5, so this brought the total down, or 5 times 5 is 25, and then subtract that from 700, we come down to 675 spend. And then I did buy all of these with gift cards. Again, I get 6.5% off. 6.5% works out at £631. So I was pleased with £631. But then again, I obviously bought these through complete savings, and the cashback for these tracked at 67.09. So 631 minus 67.09 works out at £563. And then if I divide that by 12 to work out the individual cost, that comes down to £46.99 each. And that is a great price, almost 50% off, not quite, excuse me, but a price I'm very, very happy to pay. These BD ones feature in the Star Wars video games, I believe, but recently has featured in Mandalorian TV show as well. Has a great bestsellers rank on Amazon. For this price, I'm very pleased. I'd be happy to shift these at retail or just under retail at about 80. You know, droids traditionally don't perform amazingly, but this one I think slightly different. I think it has featured, as I said, recently in TV shows, in recent video games, and for this half-price Star Wars, you can't really go wrong. So, I mean, ATST Raider aside, but you know, I'm going to hedge my bets that this is going to be a popular seller come retirement. Next, we have some Lego.co.uk orders. So strap yourselves in. You know these orders are always quite complicated, and these 5 orders that I placed are no different. Now these orders I decided to place because there was the Pirate Adventure and Amusement Playground gift for purchase available. Plus, you could use the voucher code for the sailboat from either Voucher Codes or Voucher Cloud's website. So that combines with the Voucher Cloud £20 voucher you can get. It's all stacked up to be some good value. It's a shame the Amusement Playground set didn't really perform too well. If it did, I would have placed more, but because it didn't, I only placed 5 orders. But let's get into the orders. So order number 1 was for Winnie the Pooh and the X-Wing fighter. Excuse me. Now this totals £134.98. Now, as I said, as part of the spend, I got the sailboat, I got the Amusement Playground children's play sets, gift for purchases as well. But for this first order, I used £105 worth of VIP points I earned from the May the 4th orders. So this brought the total down to £29.98 to pay. I then obviously bought these Lego.co.uk orders using gift cards, using Lego gift cards. Now I get these gift cards, well, if you watch this channel you know, from Card Yard. You buy Amazon gift cards at 5% off, and then you go onto Amazon and buy Lego gift cards. So 5% off £29.98 comes down to approximately £28.50. Next, I sold the Playground and Pirate Ship gift purchases on eBay. Now I sold these for £24.99 and I netted £20 for each of these gift purchases in each of the 5 sets. For this particular order though, £20 obviously meant that brought the total cost down now to £8.50, and I then ordered these Lego sets here via Complete Savings. Now this first order I ordered via Complete Savings because in the past I think that if you use if you cash in VIP points to use as a discount, it brings down the total spend, and as you can see here, it brought down the total spend to £29.98. and then Voucher Cloud says you don't qualify for the reward because you haven't spent over the threshold because you've used VIP rewards. So effectively for this first order I decided to use Complete Savings because Complete Savings still tracked at the full whack of £13, which I was very pleased with. So obviously £13, you take that off the total of £8.50, comes down to a negative cost, or a minus cost of £4.50. So placing this order, you could say I made £4.50, but for this particular order, the data skewed slightly because I used that hefty VIP points. Now, so for the £4.50 I made, because to say it's so strange, I also now have the X-Wing and Winnie the Pooh and the Sailboat as my investment sets. So that was order number 1. Now order number 2 is identical to order number 1. So it totals £134.98. Again, I got the X-Wing and I got the Winnie the Pooh, and I got the same gift for purchases. But this time I didn't spend any VIP points, but I did pay with gift cards at 5% off. 5% of £134.98 is approximately a £6.75 savings, so the cost to me was £128.23. Again, I sold the Pirate Ship and Playground gift purchases and netted £20 from this sale, so this brought down the total cost to £108.23. This time I placed the order via Voucher Cloud, and I earned a £20 Amazon voucher, which I can then convert to a Lego voucher to use on order number 3. But for this order, it meant that the total cost stayed at £108.23. £134.98 to £108.23 works out at a 19.81% discount. So that means for order number 2, Winnie the Pooh cost me £72.15, X-Wing cost me £36.08, and the Sailboat cost me £0. So not the greatest discounts for order number 2, but that is because the Voucher Cloud reward that I earned, I can only spend on the subsequent order. So the discounts for order number 2 weren't great, but order number 3 is when they get a bit better. So order number 3 cost £130.46. Now this consisted of another Winnie the Pooh, but also 3 Wally and Eves, the same gift for purchases, which was the Playground and the Sailboat and the Pirate Ship. So firstly, I used the £20 gift card that I earned from order number 2, and this brought the cost down to £110.46. I then decided to pay for this order using gift cards at 5% off. This brought the cost down to approximately £105. Next, I sold the gift for purchases for £20 again on eBay, as in the Pirate Ship and the Playground. So this brought the cost down to £85. Next, I decided to sell the Wallies and Eves. Now these were selling on Amazon for approx £29.99. I managed to sell mine in net £20 each. So £60 for the 3, so this brought down the total spend to £25. So this means that for £25, I got the Winnie the Pooh and the sailboat. So this meant that this was a 72% discount on Winnie the Pooh, which was, you know, absolutely fantastic. Now, I decided to get the Wallies and Eves because these things were selling really well on Amazon, and it just basically meant that I could buy 3 of them, offload them on Amazon, and bring down the overall cost for the sets I am interested in investing in. So I'm always on the lookout for great popular Amazon sellers that I can quickly flip to bring down the overall spend for my investment sets. But obviously, I'm not finished here, because I did then place this order through Voucher Cloud and earned another £20 Lego gift card to use on order number 4. So order number 4 consists of the Galaxy Explorer, and it consists of another X-Wing, and this comes to a total spend of £134.98. So again, I sold the and again I got the same gift for purchases. But firstly, I'm going to use the £20 Voucher Cloud gift card from order number 3. That brings down the total cost to £114.98. Secondly, I'm paying with gift cards at 5% off. This brings down the cost to £109.25. Again, I sold the gift for purchase for 20, so this brings down the cost of the order down to £89.25. £89.25 is a 34% discount from £134.98. If we want to work out a 34% discount individually, that means the Galaxy Explorer comes down from £89.99 to £59.50, and the X-Wing comes down from £44.99 to £29.75. And obviously, I've still got the sailboat to sell as well, and that comes in at 0 cost. And again, I've now earned another Voucher Cloud gift card to use on order number 5. And lastly, order number 5 is identical to order number 4. So the costs are the same, and they work out the same. So Galaxy Explorer is again coming down to me at £59.50 each, and X-Wing comes down to £29.75 again, and the sailboat at 0 cost. So that is all the sets that I've bought. Just to run back through them quickly, that was 3 Venoms, 9 Stephanie Sailboat Adventure, 6 Moana Wayfinders, 5 Grogus, 12 BD1s, 5 sailboats at 0 cost, 3 Winnie the Poohs, 4 X-Wings, and 2 Galaxy Explorers. And the total spend for all of those sets was £1,421.60. Now, if we add that on to the last, to the running total, that brings me down to a total spend of £4,746.72. So almost halfway through now, which is really great. So halfway through in about 5 videos, so probably I'll complete the challenge for another 5. I will be spending a lot more, probably quite quickly, as we move into the summer, because this is when the retirement lists get a bit more certainty about them, and I can be a bit more confident in the sets that I'm buying that they are indeed going to invest. Now, I've decided to make this point because recently Stonewall's actually updated their retirement list with some sets that have been pushed back and some that have been brought forward. Now, I'm waiting to see what happens with Brick Fanatics in the coming days to see if they support the information that Stonewall's has published. But essentially, one of the sets in that list was the Obi-Wan Jedi Starfighter. Now, this is a set that I have invested in a good quantity of as part of this challenge. So excuse me. So that would be a shame if that set did get extended and pushed back. But if it did, that, you know, I'm just still going to keep that set as part of this challenge, because I believe that just highlights the reality of the risk involved as part of Lego investing, especially if you invest in Lego sets in the early stages of the year. So I just wanted to bring that point to your attention as well. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it has been quite a long time since the last one. I will try and get back to releasing some more set reviews and things soon. I've just been quite busy lately sorting wedding stuff. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon.